You know, how come we can't complete that? Oh, he's wide open. Well, come on down here and I'll tell you.
Right.
So, you know, you got to get used to all those kinds of things. But
Yeah.
and we'll have good plans going in.
Yeah.
And we're so very simple on what we're doing. I mean, we really only have 5 running plays, 4 or 5 running plays.
Wow.
Out of different formations. So, I mean, the reason for that being that we can adjust.
Yeah.
And when people do certain things, we can adjust. Instead of trying to find another play to run, find a way to run it, run the same play, you know, a different way or out of different formations or whatever. So I'm excited about being upstairs. You know, got good hot dogs and some sodas.
I was just about to say, I'll bring you some peanuts.
And make sure I have some mustard.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. You're awesome. All right, good enough.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Coach, out of the freshmen, who have you been most impressed with?
Well,
Quarterbacks, running backs?
Yeah, you know, Manning's looked good. Troy McCormick has looked extremely good. You may see action. We'll see how it goes with the pads run. He brings a little dimension to it, different dimension, a little littler and faster. You know, there's some things we can do in our offense that fit him pretty good. And, you know, so he's been a pleasant surprise. We've had, you know, there's a couple of receivers that look pretty good. But both quarterbacks look good. Mike is hurt, so the other ones looked really good.
What have you been wanting out of your running backs? Obviously, you're coaching them. What's the big thing you've been?
Well, they've got to do a lot of things. I mean, they got to be able to catch it. They got to be able to pass protect, and obviously run. And the 4 that were here in the spring. Carl and Bubba and Lucky and I'm losing my mind here a little bit. And York.
Okay.
They do them all really well. I mean, they're really a good group. And they don't make very many mistakes. They're all a little different what they do, but I'm really happy with the 4 of them. I feel confident I can go into a game with those 4 guys and play them all a little bit. And, you know, Kelvin will be our starter right now, and he'll be pushed by Carl and Bubba. And then Lucky does some things, so I feel very, very fortunate because it's really a good group. I came here with the idea that we didn't have hardly anybody, and then I got here and we have a lot more than people think.
Obviously, with your offense, the quarterback needs to be able to run a bit. They need to be able to run the read option properly. With a quarterback like Connor Manning, will he be able to do those types of runs?
Well, I don't know that anybody. I don't know that we're into the operation of them running it all the time. It's not like we're option. We're going to make called runs and do all that stuff with that part of it. You know, if they're taking our run away, you know, and the quarterback's going to run, we might get 10 yards. So that's not really the number one thing for our quarterback. We can run the stuff, run enough option to give people problems, but being a passer is more important in this offense than being a runner. And like when I was at Arizona State, we had Osweiler, and he's not. I mean, he's a good runner, but he's, you know, Connors can run like that, not as big.
All right, good to hear.